So we wanted to very quickly talk about a couple dollar piece of equipment that can change the dynamics of your backstroke. If you're swimming a backstroke only race, this is something that we've seen from Olympic champions to age groupers to NCAA swimmers. Really anybody can use this and it'll change your backstroke swimming. And it is nose clips. So very simply, the addition of this piece of equipment can change how you swim backstroke and especially your walls. Now, as we look at swimmers and we do evaluations from all over, one of the first things that we look for is how much oxygen is being released on the underwater dolphin kick, and whether or not the swimmer can hold this air in. Now, this swimmer is actually doing a really good job keeping his head in line during the breakout. So he did really nice on this because he's not getting to the point where he runs out of air, and you can see that he has some continuous exhale the whole way. So he's not going to disrupt the body line nearly as much as if he did longer underwater dolphins. What we will generally see if the swimmer continues to go is you're going to notice that from the torso to the head there's going to be a shift. The head will start to tilt this way. That is simply to protect the nose or the nostrils from water going in them. And so if the head starts to tilt like this, it breaks the streamline. But that's an instinct that the swimmer is simply trying to hide the nostrils or make it tougher for the water to go up the nose. Now, the other thing that this will do in longer races, 100 to 200 yard or meter race, the more turns that the swimmer has, the more oxygen will be used. So they're not using their oxygen efficiently by breathing out the entire time. So the longer the race goes, the swimmer starts to run out of this oxygen, and the underwater push-ups are now much shorter. And so we're impacting the overall race from that standpoint. Now, simply by adding the nose clips, not only, again, this swimmer did a really good job, great line right there, but there is no release of oxygen, maybe just a little bit trickling out because these are actually my nose clips and they weren't set for this swimmer. But you can see that he's doing a much better job being able to hold that oxygen in. He can have more consistent and longer underwater dolphins on his backstroke. He can save more oxygen and have a better overall race. So this very simple tool right there, couple dollars. A lot of companies make them. I particularly like the metal ones because they can pinch a little bit better. But there's plastic ones out there. You just have to be careful with the plastic ones that you don't try to pull them apart when you're putting them on and off because they will snap. But these are just great. Whatever you use, I encourage you, if you're swimming a backstroke only race, to definitely think about putting these on if you are unable to hold the air in during your underwater dolphin kicks. Again, some people can, but not everybody can. So pick up a pair. I guess it's not a pair, is it? It's just a nose clip.